Hi all, here's another project I'm working on. Again, it's more to do with experimenting and just seeing how it works. I've seen these used before. This is nail art. I mean, it's really cheap stuff, this one. I mean, these cost 99p a sheet. And I've got some birds. This is like a Halloween set. London. Yeah, it's they're just water slide decals. Whether they're going to hold on or not, I don't know. This was all one little block about 3/4 of an inch long. I drilled a 3/8 hole in for the tube, and then I just sliced it up. So I'm getting this blue resin. There's a bit of wood involved in there as well, and I'm obviously going to fill this with clear resin. So this is the blank. It's turned out all right. All the so it's come out of the pressure pot. I did add a little bit of yellow, this yellow Perlex in yesterday. I think by the time I get this down to round, this will probably disappear. But if there's some little bits of yellow, yeah, it's interesting. So I've got the bushings in now, and I'm going to put this on the lathe and turn this down and see how it all turns out. Here we go. I found this, you know, when it's still turning down, I found this instrument a little bit useful for this. Kind of cuts them and then they just all fall off in one go. Anyway, it's looking quite good, this. I like it. I'm getting my bits of wood here and resin this side, wood this side. I hope it stays like that. It'd be brilliant if it does. I'll show you a bit more turning. Unfortunately, when I was coming to the end of the tool work, let me just show you, I had a tiny catch which took a little lump out there, and it's showing up the brass tube. I'm not, normally I'll probably get some of this, grind it up or something, and then fill it and glue it. But I'm not going to bother with this one, because this is always going to be just a test piece to see how the nail art stuck on and how that worked out. It's looking alright though, actually. Quite happy how all these are stuck down, they did lift in the resin. Anyway, I'll get on with this and bring you back later. Yeah, that's looking good. Hey everybody, so yep, pretty happy with the result of that. And because it's only a test piece, there's a couple of things I didn't notice when I was cutting it. There's a nasty old gouge around here, and there's here, it looks like I scraped the paint off the tube when I was probably putting these bits on, so that shines through a little bit. In general though, it all worked out nicely. Especially the transfer, what do they call them, water decals. They stayed in place beautifully. I did use some Mod Podge on top. I just put a little tiny bit on my finger and just wiped it over the top of it. You can't see it, and it's helped, and it's done its job. But I can certainly see myself using this tree decal in the future. These are quite fun, and I think I'm going to use the old Union Jack as well, you know, on some projects, British made, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty happy with that. It was a great test. Very nice, like it. Cheers everybody.